Heating and air conditioning system's off. Exterior doors are closed. Exterior windows are closed. Interior doors are on. We got our hose outside. We got our cover on. Our door's set up. We just turned it on, so why don't we hit twice first?
Your mode button.
We mowed, and what's that going to do?
That's I guess the first time it gets you to 25, and the second it gets you to 50. Is that right?
Right. Up here in the bottom left-hand side, it's going to bring us to the pressure at 50 pascals. Okay. Then it's showing up here on the top right, since it's open. If I wanted A1 is this ring.
No.
Okay, B2, C3, D, E. Okay, those are for some different kind of tests. We're going to always be open, A, B, possibly C if you had a really, really tight house. But right after you hit mode twice, you want to check this. And on this house, if this was a new house, it was 2,100 square feet, it was an E300 house, I'd probably start with the A-ring, because it's going to be fairly tight. If it was 1,000 square foot E300 house, brand new, I'd probably start with the B-ring, because it's not going to need all that area to get up to pressure. This one, just because I know the house, and most of the time in any kind of older house, if you just know it's a leaky house, start with the open ring. If it won't get up to 50 pascals, shut it all down, or saying that backwards. If it can't draw enough air at 50 pascals, it's going to beep at you. It's going to say it's going to want to recalibrate. You take it down and put a smaller ring in. If you start with the B ring in and it can't get up to 50 pascals, you'll shut it down, then open it up more. Does that make sense?
That's what I mean.
Okay. If we start open and it reaches 50 pascals really quick and it's not moving enough air out to get to that, we're going to have to add some rings so it'll calibrate properly. Because it's got a range that it wants to be in, a fan speed versus what the pressure is. If we went into this house thinking it was really tight and we started with the B ring and we turned it on and it wouldn't get up to 50 pascals, we just turn it off, shut it back down, and take the other ring off. Make it as big an opening as possible. And you'll find some houses that even with all the rings gone still won't get to 50.
So the tighter the house, the tighter the hole on that, right?
Yes. The tighter the house, the smaller the hole you want to have open. Like my brother-in-law's house, big, 30, I forget what it was, 3,800 square feet. Very leaky, very old, full ring open. All I could get up to was about 27, 28 negative pascals. The computer extrapolates it. You lose a little bit of accuracy, but when you're at that range, I mean, you just know it's extremely leaky.
Did you say you changed the manometer according to whatever ring you got in?
You do.
And it'll show it on there, A, B, C?
The default is open.
Okay.
And then you have to do it right after you hit mode, because configure doesn't always work. But right after you use mode, configure is available, and it toggles it. It goes all the way through the cycle.
But it'll have default, then it'll have what, A,
It has open, A, B, C, D, and E, I think.
And we're starting it open.
And you'll likely never use anything but open A and B for the most part. Okay. So we did that. So now what do we want?
Baseline.
Baseline. How many times? One time. Let it kind of equalize. Okay, 0, 0, that's pretty equalized. 0.1, that's pretty good. So I'm going to hit start. It's going to count. We'll let it get to 10. I'm going to hit enter. Now we're about ready to start. Everybody ready to start? We'll click just the fan. We're gonna use cruise, so I just barely turn it on. Nothing's turning. What did I forget to do?
Take the ring.
Gotta take the rings off.
Yeah.
You gonna start out with all of them off?
Yeah.